It was a cell of Hamas activists based in Hebron who organized the bombing of bus number 37. Soon afterwards, Israeli security forces captured 4 members of that cell. 2 other members were killed resisting arrest. Muaz Abu Shah, a 23-year-old former college student, recruited the bomber.
I recruited the person who conducted the hyper operation. He prepared himself and carried out the operation. Excellent guy.
The man who built the hyper bomb and prepared the bomber for his mission was Majdi Emmer, a 24-year-old qualified engineer.
I'd like to know why you think it's necessary to kill women and children.
If the Israelis kill a child in Gaza, I'm ready to kill one in Tel Aviv. If they destroy houses in Gaza, I'll do it in Tel Aviv. If they give me security in my land, then there's no problem. I'm a person who looks for peace, who calls for peace, but with one elementary condition: the freedom of my country and people, and to put an end to this Nazi state, this racist Jewish state.
According to our Islamic religion, in case of foreign occupation of any Islamic land, it is the duty of every Muslim to liberate this land, every centimetre of it. Accordingly, we acted, struggled to free all of Palestine, the whole of it, the areas occupied in 1948, as well as the West Bank and Gaza Strip, all of it.
As for Jewish civilians or women, they came to live in my country. That's an assault on me, so I attacked them in self-defense. I gave them a chance to stop killing Palestinian children and women and let me live peacefully in my land and fight as soldiers against soldiers, but they refused. So I don't have a choice but to create a balance of terror. The belt is made up of a number of nitroglycerin tubes. On top of these tubes, we put a large quantity of metal pieces to cause the maximum damage. That way we achieve the strongest possible response. The big advantage of a belt over a bag is that it's invisible. One wears it under his usual clothes and it's not seen. It makes it a lot safer to get to the target and achieve the goal. For us, with our Oriental looks, it's very complicated because when one of us gets on a bus, everybody looks at him and checks his bags. So we avoid this by using belts. If he is wearing the belt around his stomach, then he should aim to have the largest number of people in front of him. If he is wearing the belt around his back, then he should aim to have the largest number of people behind him. As for the exact target, the only thing that concerns me is that we achieve a forceful response with a powerful strike. So he must pick a place that contains a large number of Jews and Israelis.
The belt is placed around the belly. It's normally small. The one used in Haifa operation weighed 10 kilograms. It had 4 kilograms of explosives, and the rest was metal. 4 kilograms is a small amount, so the belt is flat. It's very small, and therefore not noticeable. This allows the bomber to cross the green line easily and blow himself up. He enters the bath, full of peace and tranquility, so that he does not draw any attention to himself. The moment he presses the button is shorter than a second. It is just the press of a button. With the explosion, he leaves this world not feeling anything. He is not aware of the explosion, or the pain, or anything. Instead, he is overcome by a sense of security, that he is now closer to God and paradise.
I was not that concerned about the exact date of the operation. It could have happened a day earlier or a day later. But on that day, I had everything ready. I had completed all the tasks and was awaiting the execution of the operation. I drove Mahmoud to the flat we had rented for the operation and left him there. I gave him all the things he would need for the night: food, drink, things like that. I stayed with him for a bit and then left. I came back the next morning. He was ready.
As the martyr's soul rises to heaven, he is warmly welcomed by God and the